We now turn our attention to the Russia-Ukraine war, where the drone war between the two sides is further intensifying, taking the fight deeper into each other's territory. Ukraine says that Russia has stepped up attacks on its major cities, while Moscow claims that it has foiled one of the largest drone strikes on the Russian capital in at least a year. These are the visuals from Ukraine's Zaporizhia. Firefighters can be seen fighting a massive blaze after an alleged Russian drone strike hit the city early Monday. At least one person was killed and 3 others have been injured. As per local authorities, officials say that the drone strike hit a residential area in the early hours of the morning. The Ukrainian Air Force said that Russia launched over 210 long-range strike drones of various types at targets across the country. Ukraine claims its air defenses managed to intercept or jam around 195 of those drones. Zaporizhia has been under intense airstrikes recently, and as per local authorities, guided bombs killed at least 1 man and injured 18 people on Saturday last.
The first attack was very mild, but the second was strong. As it happened, the kitchen window flew out, as did those in the living room and bedroom. Everything went into a roar.
The attacks were not limited to Zaporizhia. Remains of the 2 people were reportedly pulled from the rubble following Russian shelling in Dnipropetrovsk region. It also left 8 people wounded. While in the capital, Kyiv, explosions shook the capital during a rare daytime drone attack. Air raid sirens began during early rush hours, with residents hearing explosions and air defense systems firing across the city. Kyiv mayor said that debris from downed drones fell in the very center of the capital, but there were no fires or casualties. He later added that drone fragments also landed there. In several districts in the west of the city, local police could be seen cordoning off an area in central Kyiv where the fragments landed. The strike reportedly caught many residents during the morning commute, just as people were heading to work and school. Such daytime attacks are unusual. Remember, most Russian drone strikes on Ukraine have typically taken place at night. Now, according to locals, around 30 drones were fired toward the country's capital. Meanwhile, Russia says its air defenses shot down around 250 Ukrainian drones over the weekend that were heading toward the Russian capital. Officials said that this is the biggest attempted attack on Moscow in over a year. Moscow's mayor said that air defense forces destroyed the drones, both on the approach to Moscow and on a second defense line around the city. Russia's aviation watchdog said that Moscow's main airports temporarily imposed flight restrictions during the attack, with restrictions later lifted. Officials say there were no casualties, but residents across Moscow and the surrounding region reportedly heard multiple loud blasts over the weekend. In Russia's southern Krasnodar region, an oil depot also caught fire after a drone attack. As the war is in its 5th year, peace talks appear to be in a limbo, even as the fighting continues to rage.